Hey guys, hello. Good morning, good morning. If you're watching me live, good evening, good afternoon. If you're catching me on a replay side or if you're international in another time zone. It's funny because I think last week I had a clarity call with one of my new clients and she's in Belgium, which is awesome. She's from the Congo. She lives in Belgium. I have one client who's in Suriname. I've got another client. Well, I got a couple of clients in the UK, but so I'm all types of global right now, so I'm loving that. But outside of the international conversation, that's another conversation altogether. I'm your girl LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, jumping on here today to share with you 5 ways that you can make a sale today. I am a web designer, I am an infopreneur and mentor to aspiring entrepreneurs out there who, like me, Sister Sense, want to make sense of making money online. So hopefully I am right on time this beautiful morning, Monday morning, because that's what the conversation today is all about. I want to share with you, number 1, how to start generating some revenue, kickstarting your week with some Monday money, but then also just jumpstarting your day with morning money. I don't know if you know this, but I actually created this series. It's called Ready to Receive, the Cash Flow Goals Guide. It's a cash flow goal guide because I want you to start working on your money goals, your cash flow goals with strategy and intention. So yesterday I shared the first day of what I call my 7-day cash flow calendar. Yesterday I said, this is Sunday sales prep. So we did some sales prep yesterday. Hey, Matissa, welcome, my dear. I hope you are excited and you can check in with me for a minute. But of course, you can always catch me on the replay side. Because I know it's the morning and folks got things to do. But, side note for you, I will be posting the replay on sistersense.com/MDM, as well as keeping it here on Facebook, just in case those of you guys out there who didn't catch it can see it. So yesterday I talked about sales prep for your Sunday and setting yourself up for success throughout the week. Today I'm going to talk about Monday money and 10 5 ways you can do that. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the conversation for today. Now, the first thing that you can do is remind. Okay. Now I have something it's called the refactor. These are strategies that you can use to bring in money consistently into your business. And I'm going to share 5 of the refactors with you. Okay. Now the first one that I'm going to share today is to remind. Now, yesterday I did a couple of things with respect to my new service, my new guide, the Cash Flow Goals Guide. Number 1, I sent an email out to my community and I said, listen, they say a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So let's spend some time Sunday to work on your sales goals for the week, right? So I sent out an email to my community. But here's the reality of the situation. Not everybody opens their emails, right? Maybe they missed it. Maybe it went to spam. Maybe they were busy. The reality of the situation is sometimes we get it twisted, right? We know that we don't open every email we get, but for some reason we feel like, I got X amount of people on my list. I'm going to send this out and hopefully everybody sees it and everybody signs up. And that's not the way it is in reality. So in addition to that thing that you would do initially to put your good content out there, you want to, number 1, remind people of what you've got so that you can convert more people. Okay, so I'm going to share a few email marketing strategies with you with respect to refactor number 1, remind, and hopefully you can start to strategically do some of these things too. Okay, so yesterday I said, listen, are you ready for some sales prep? Now, what I like to do with my emails is I like to personalize them. So I will normally put the person's first name either in the subject and or in the first line of the email, right? So as part of my cash flow goals experience, I actually have some live, well, not live, what am I saying? I have some free goodies, a few, I think 2 free audios and a 10-page worksheet. And that's at sistersense.com/CFG, which stands for cash flow goals. Okay. So I say that to say this. When I shared the email yesterday, I talked about let's work on your sales prep, right? Today, I can send out a message and say, hey, LaShanda, did you get your worksheets yet? Right? So you want to think about whatever good you're giving to your audience, that first message, then send them a reminder message. Hey, remember yesterday I shared with you cash flow goals. Make sure if you didn't get your worksheets, go get them. And then you can add that extra by personalizing the message and putting their first name in there. Now, I can't necessarily share how to do it with your email platform because everybody uses a different platform. But with most platforms, there's a way to personalize the message and put that person's email first name inside of the email message. Okay. So one example, hold on a second. Oh goodness, y'all. See, my printerman is out here, and when she's out here, she gets a little bit frisky. I see the cat, but I don't see the dog. I see the cat, but I don't see the dog. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pause for a second here so I can go and get the dog because maybe she is, doing something crazy out here this morning. But while I'm doing that, how about you do this? Number one, if you like what we're talking about today, whether you're watching live or via the replay, feel free to share it because sharing is caring. Number two, you can drop in the comment box and let me know who you are and what products and services you are focused on selling this week. Not just with me, but with everybody who watches this live or via the replay. Promote yourself. So this is a self-promotion opportunity to share at least one product that you will be strategically selling this week. And then number three, you can go to sistasense.com/CFG for cash flow goals. If you haven't already gone there, make sure you go there so you can get your free audios and worksheets. Okay, so y'all do that for a couple of minutes. Well, not a minute, maybe a minute or two while I go and run and get little Miss Printerman before she does something that's up to no good. I'll be right back, y'all. Alrighty, Prin. Prin. Come on, Mama. Come on, Mama. Good girl. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear the birds chirping. Give you a little bit of music while you waited for me to get back here. But Printerman, as you know, with most children, they'll be up to no good when you don't have like two eyes on them. So, okay. Hopefully it's also not too dark because when the sun is out, I feel like it gets a little bit dark here in the video. So, the first thing that I talk about with you, that I want to talk about anyway, is reminding your clients, reminding the people within your circle of what you shared with them recently, because not everybody saw it the first time around. So you consistently following up is just a smart thing to do. So I gave you one subject header. I'm going to actually give you two, right? So the first one was personalizing it and saying something like, well, LaShanda, did you get your worksheets, right? So if there's something in particular that you shared with them, what was it? And ask them if they got it yet, right? That's the first thing. So I see Matissa is here in the building, health and wellness, fabulousness. And I know that you do a lot of recipes, right? A lot of meal plans. So you can say, hey, did you get your meal plan today? If you didn't, make sure that you go get it, right? Think about what you're sharing and use that as an opportunity to capture some of the people you might have lost the day before. And that's one way you can make a sale today, right? So here's another subject header, right? And let's see here. In case you missed it. And normally people, they don't really spell that out. They'll put ICYMI. In case you missed it, and then I'll put the name of the person. So in case you missed it, LaShanda, yesterday I shared how to set yourself up for success this every week and how to start making anywhere between $100 to $300 a day with my cash flow goals calendar. In case you missed it, make sure you go to sistersense.com/CFG so you can get it, right? So this is an opportunity, again, whether you're saying, hey, in case you missed it, or hey, did you get your ... to make a sale today. Reconnect. Remind your people of the good that you shared with them the day before or very recently, okay? A lot of people, unfortunately, they drop the ball, right? They'll launch something and they'll send it out, and if it works, great, but if it doesn't, they lose momentum, they lose energy, they lose inspiration in themselves, and they go, oh, it's not gonna work, they don't like it, I need to do something else. When in actuality, you've got to keep doing what you're doing. You got to keep consistent. One of my favorite Chinese proverbs is you have to be committed to the process and not emotionally tied to the result. That essentially means that a lot of people get the funky face when something doesn't happen the way they want it and they don't get the result that they want. And you, regardless of the result, whether everybody takes it or nobody takes it, you got to keep on keeping on. You have to commit yourself to the process, right? Commit yourself to the process without being emotionally tied to the results, because it's those failures that are going to help you and teach you to get better at your wins, right? Yes, I like that. Good. One of my favorite quotes. I have a series, it's called Act Now. And I think, man, I have like 100 or 200 quotes in there for entrepreneurs who want to stay motivated at actnow, ACTNOW.sistersense.com. And that's one of them. So, okay. First of the refactors, number one, remind, okay? Remind your people of what you got and what you shared before. That's going to help you make a sale today. That's number one. Let me say this. I am going to be sharing this in the form of a list that you can download, plus watch the replays. So that's going to be at sistersense.com/MDM for Monday Money, all right? And morning money, okay? Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you're bringing in money in the morning, right? I don't know about you, and you guys, for those of you who are here, I don't know about you, but in the morning time, one of the first things I do is I check my phone, right? Of course, you know, I want to check that everybody in the house is up and awake and happy and healthy, right? But, you know, I'm going to check my phone too. A lot of us do, right? And you could drop in a comment box whether you're watching live or the replay. Do you check your phone in the morning, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. Normally, a lot of people check their phone to see, you know, did somebody text them? What's going on Facebook? What's happening in my social world? You know, let me share a motivational message, right? Right? But one of the things that you got to do, as Matissa just said, is you need to check your morning coins. Because as an entrepreneur, you got to make sure that you're bringing in that morning money. So for me, I love to see, like this morning, I love to see the sales coming in, right? Okay, this person bought, this person renewed, right? That morning money, that's what you really need to be looking at. So I want to share with you again these 5 strategies to help you make sales in the morning, but just jump starting your week on Monday with that good. Okay, now this is inspired, like I said, this is inspired by the Cash Flow Goals audio series that I created for you, plus the Positioned to Profit planner. I released the planner yesterday, and literally my Firestarter girls, they have already gotten it, printed it out. One of the ladies in my circle, she was like, she bad, because she printed out the 36-page planner and then she binded it as well. Them cool binders. I think she probably has a binding system in her home office. And I was like, girl, you better make it work. But the Position to Profit 36-page printable planner, you actually get 10 pages of that absolutely free inside of the starter guide, the cash flow starter guide, which is free at sistersense.com/CFG, all right, for cash flow goals. You can get the whole series and the whole planner there as well, but the free ones are there for you too. So, number 1, remind. Number 2, replays. Replays. I cannot stress this enough. You want to make a sale today? You better make the most of the replays that you did yesterday. So yesterday, my first live stream really talking about some things that you can do to generate $100 to $300 a day. It was so much fun, y'all. My first live stream on that was yesterday, and I said, listen, I understand that either some people didn't catch me live on Sunday because it's Soulful Sunday, you want to relax, you want to spend time with the family. So immediately after I finished the live stream, I saved it to my iPhone, and then I went into my office and uploaded it to YouTube so people can watch it there. Right? You want to make a sale today? Make sure that you're making the most of your social media platforms. YouTube is my virtual VA. And I can't tell you how many people email me and say, girl, I've been watching your videos and I love your videos and I just got this and I just got that and I just got this. I make sales. I make sales consistently off of the people who watch my videos, and they learn from the videos and they want more after watching the videos. And then from that experience, they go and then purchase different things from me. You want to make a sale today? Make sure that you are making the most of your replays. Okay. Now for me, if I do something on Facebook Live, I'm going to upload that to YouTube. And then one of the things that I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys know about how to do this in YouTube, by the way, but it's pretty cool. When you are in YouTube, right, you can click on, and you're editing a video, right? So you're in YouTube and you're editing a video. You can click on the link that at the very top of editing says enhancements, okay? And you can tell me, have you ever done this before? Whether you're watching live or via the replay, you can drop in the comment box and let me know if you've ever done this before with your YouTube videos. You can click on edit video. Then at the top, you're going to see different options. One of them is enhancements. Click on enhancements. You're going to see the video itself. And then you're going to see all these cool little buttons you can press on the side. One of those buttons is trim. Trim. So literally, you can trim the video into little clips. Guess what you can do? Trim that bad boy down into a 60-second clip. Trim it into a 60-second clip, and then save that as a new video. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Now, guess what you can do with that? I go to youtube.com/my videos, or is it my_videos? It's one of them, right? Then I can see all my videos. Gives you a listing of all your videos. If you look at the video you want, and then you see there's a little drop down with an arrow, click that, and there are going to be some options in there. One of the options is to download your video. So I just gave you like a 3-step process, right? You upload your video to YouTube, you edit the video, click on enhancements, trim the video down to something that's 60 seconds, then you download that video and you can upload that. You can upload that to Twitter, you can upload that to Instagram, you can repurpose that content even more and say, listen, if you want more, go here. Right? So you best believe, now that I have my Facebook live session on how to prep your sales and work towards $100 to $300 a day, that longer video, which I think is about 30 minutes, there are going to be some short clips of that video that I upload on my different platforms. And the reality is, while some people like to watch the long 30 or 40-minute videos, other people like the 1 minute and the 2-minute videos, right? You want to make a sale today? Repurpose your replays, okay? Make the most of that. So, of course, as I said to you, interestingly enough, the minute that I finish this particular live stream on sistersense.com/MDM, I'm going to be, number one, uploading the link to the live stream on YouTube. And then number two, I'm going to be sharing a PDF on these 5 solutions. So you're watching here, but it's the morning. Maybe you're driving and you shouldn't be watching while you're driving, but whatever. Maybe you want a list of these 5 strategies that you can go back to and check off. That list plus the link to the replays, absolutely free, will be available at sistersense.com/MDM. Sister Sense, that's me, SISTASENSE.com/MDM for Monday Money. So you've got to repurpose your replays because not everybody's going to watch it right now, right? Matissa says, awesomeness, will do some of those. That's great for another platform. Yes. Absolutely great. You've got to be intentional with, if you're going to do some videos, not only should you take the videos from one platform and upload them to another, but then you can clip those videos, because we don't think about YouTube as being a video editor. And you can be honest, you think about YouTube as being a platform that you watch videos on or a platform that you upload your videos on. But then you can clip those bad boys up and repurpose those replays in a lot of smart ways, and people aren't doing that as much as they should. Hey, good morning to you, Miriam. Welcome. Welcome. So far in this conversation around 5 ways you can make a sale today, I said number 1, you want to remind your people of what you shared with them before, because maybe some people didn't see it. Maybe some people have to hear you say it again before they take action. Number 2, replays. If you're in a space where you are doing live stream marketing, you want to make sure that you repurpose and cross promote those videos on multiple platforms. One of my new favorites is LinkedIn. I'll post my replays on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram and Twitter. I've added LinkedIn into the mix as well, because if you think about it, you want to get as many people to see your stuff as possible. And yes, there are people online who are getting thousands of views on their videos, and you're like, I can't wait to be that person. But one of the ways you can increase your view count is if you are uploading your videos to multiple platforms. So if you've got like 30 people watching here, 100 people watching here, 50 people watching here, that's going to maximize your potential to make a sale today. Okay, so I didn't know until one of my clients Faye's like the LinkedIn queen. She said to me, you can actually upload videos onto LinkedIn now. And so I integrated that into my platform as well. So Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Those are the platforms that I upload my videos on. Okay, so that's number 2. Let's talk about number 3. The refactor on how you can make a sale and bring in some money, whether it be in the morning or on Monday, today, is you've got to give them a reason. Okay, REASON, a reason. You want to give people a reason to try a little bit of the good before they buy more of the good. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about some smart ways to do that. Okay, now, for me, when it comes to reasons, I normally like to give my clients incentives. Okay, and I actually want to talk about incentives in 2 different conversations. Okay, gotta make sure I check my notes here. I want to talk to you about incentives, giving them a reason to try a little before they buy more, right? Now, for me, I have the new series, Ready to Receive, Setting Up Your Cash Flow Goals for every day, and then also for your week. I have the 7-day cash flow calendar. It kicks off with Sunday sales prep, and then it goes into Monday money, and we keep going all the way up to Saturday sales. So, yay, sales. But I share with you everything that you can do throughout the week to be strategic and intentional with your sales. That's in the 7-day calendar, right? Now, I say that to say this. That 7-day calendar is mapped out inside of the Cash Flow Goals audio series, plus the Positioned to Profit 36-page printable planner. I wanted to give people the opportunity to dive into the series and dive into the planner absolutely free, because if they see it and they like it, then they'll go and get it. They'll go and get the upsell, right? So as a matter of fact, if you go to sistasense.com/CFG, you can listen to the Cash Flow Goals audios. I think you get about 2 or 3 of the initial ones in there. Plus, you can download and take a look inside of the planner. And I'm going to be honest with you. I shared that free Be Good yesterday, and quite a few people got it and then went and got the Position to Profit planner plus the Cash Flow Goals audio series. So you've got a product and you're trying to get people excited about your product. But all you're thinking about is maybe I should have a sales page, and I give them a whole lot of copy, and I give them testimonials, and I tell them who I'm working. Because a lot of people are like, I need to make a great sales page, and if I make the best sales page I can make, it'll convert for me. At the end of the day, sales pages are great. They're essential, but there are other things that you can do to make a sale, right? 5 ways you can make a sale. Number 1, remind. Number 2, repurpose. Number 3, give a reason. Awesome. Miriam, you're so awesome for dropping that in there. Yay, I love you. You taking notes. You're doing what you got to do. Thank you for dropping that in there. Okay, so we're going to keep on keeping on, right? I appreciate you for doing that. As a matter of fact, Miriam, email me, sistasense@gmail.com. I got a little bit of good for you. Email me and I will drop a little good on your plate today for taking notes. sistasense@gmail.com. Good morning. Okay, so in this space, right, you got to make sure that outside of you creating sales pages, you're giving people, woo, I know, right? Always excited when you get a little bit of good for free, which is why I'm talking about reasons. You got to give people a reason to try your stuff, right? Now, when I think about this space of you sharing your best, I believe what you share with the world is your gift. Normally, when we share gifts, presents, we wrap them up in wrapping paper. But the reality is that people can't see what's inside because of the wrapping paper. Now, unless it's your fan, unless it's your follower, unless it's your baby who's excited to get that gift from you, if it's just random people you're trying to attract, they're going to walk past it because it's in the wrapping paper. They can't see the good. So you got to unwrap it just a little bit. You know when folks be tearing a little piece of the paper off the side so they can see what's inside? That's what the freebie incentive is. Now, let me share with you how people get freebies twisted. And you know what? I feel like the birds is trying to run competition with me right now because they tweeting a whole lot. Do y'all know that I'm trying to do a live stream for real? They're like 50 of them on the roof of the house beside me right now. I'm like, hello, can you bring it down? But all right, let me get serious here. Where a lot of people get it twisted when it comes to freebies and using freebies to get people excited about their stuff is a lot of people tend to create the freebie first. And I know this because I'm a web designer. People will come to me and they'll be like, LaShanda, I need you to put a sign-up offer on my page. Sure, right? Okay, well, I got to put it together. So, of course, they don't have the sign-up offer ready yet. So it takes about 3 weeks to come back to me with the sign-up offer. And y'all can be like, guilty. But then I'm like, okay, so the sign-up offer is great. Was the offer, the actual paid offer? Oh, I don't have one of those yet. I just kind of want to get people on my list and get the ball rolling, right? Hey, Mentor Shelly. Mwah, good morning to you, beautiful. How is Florida today? Hopefully not too hot. I don't come into Florida until August, until that heat start to die down a little bit. Hell, I don't even want to be there until December. I go to Disney in December when the heat is low, not too high, because right now it's getting high. But all right. Hey, Mentor Shelly. Welcome. We're talking about some things that you can do to make a sale today. Money Monday, morning money. Money. Yes. Morning money, Money Monday. There we go. Get tongue-tied with all these doggone M's. So, as I was saying, a lot of times people, they create the freebie before they have an actual offer to sell because they're just interested in getting people signed up. They're just interested in building their list. But baby, I never create a freebie until I create the paid offer first. Because why are you building a list and you have nothing to sell to the list? If you're doing this as an entrepreneur, you should be doing this with strategy and intention. This is not a chicken before the egg confusion conversation. You create the offer first that you want to sell, then you create a freebie that motivates people to want to try the offer and then buy the offer, okay? Awesome. So good to have you here. Matissa, email me as well, because I appreciate you for being one of the first people to jump on this live today. So Matissa, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Let me know what you're up to, and I'll give you some good too. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. I think the last time Mentor Shelly was on here and she was just boo. She was posting and rocking out with me live. And I was like, listen, I'm going to give you a free clarity call. So just just email me and you'll get a free clarity call. So I appreciate you guys when you jump on here and participate live. And thank you so much for your notes so far, Miriam, and checking in with me, being the first person to check in with me, Matissa. It's so funny. This is Money Monday, right? And I swear to goodness, I cannot make this up. Money Monday, Morning Monday. I'm all about the M's. And I see Miriam, I see Mentor Shelly, and I see Matissa. How is it that the people who are checking in with me right now, all of you have M as the beginning of your government? I'm just saying, I can't make this up. This is fun, though. This is fun. This is fabulous. And whether you're watching live or via the replays, I appreciate you however your name starts. Whatever letter is the first letter of your name, right? It's all good. So, for me, the easiest thing to do when it comes to, right? The easiest thing to do when it comes to creating freebies with strategy and intention is start with the paid offer first and then create a free offer that you can connect to the paid offer, right? So I want you to, if you want to make a sale today, take a look at your ebooks, take a look at your courses, take a look at your services, give people an opportunity to try a little bit before they buy. That's giving them a reason. Why should I get your stuff? I don't know what's inside. I don't know if it's good. I don't want to waste my money and then you're going to tell me I can't get my money back. I want a reason. And freebie incentives that you create strategically around your paid offers, that's a great reason. So one of the things that I did yesterday when I launched the Cash Flow Goals series is I shared, listen, before you even get into the series, you can get your 10-page free Position to Profit workbook sheets, your worksheets. And then number 2, you can also actually listen to some of the audios from the Cash Flow Goals 7-day cash flow guide experience. You can start listening absolutely free. If you just need that, that's fine, but then you can get more as well. Hey Jay, good morning. It's been a while. I guess I should have let you know I was here sooner. It's all right. I'm glad that you are here now. I appreciate you. Just a quick recap. We're talking about 5 ways to make a sale today so you can bring in that Monday money, honey. So the first thing I said is number 1, you want to remind your customers. So think about the last thing that you shared. And guys, you can drop in the comment box. What's one offer that you tried to promote to your community recently? Drop it in the comment box and let me know, okay? Whether you're watching live or the replay. Now, think about that offer. Think about the fact that maybe some people saw it, some people didn't, right? Or maybe some people saw it and they didn't buy it and they need you to remind them that it's still there so they can go, I need to go get that today, right? So number 1, you want to remind people of the good that you recently shared and marketed to them. Number 2, you want to be in a space where you use your replays. This is about my refactor solutions to making a sale today, right? So you want to use your replays, okay? Your coaching sessions, all right? So you want to, your coaching sessions, you want to remind people of what you've put out there. And I said there are certain things that you can do to strategically personalize your emails. And I'm just giving you a quick recap of what we talked about so far in case you missed it and you're just coming in, right? One of the things I said is personalize your emails with subject headers like this. Hey, LaShanda, put the person's first name in there. LaShanda, did you get your worksheets? Yesterday when I launched the Cash Flow Goals audio series, I said, listen, you can get some free worksheets at sisselsense.com/CFG. These worksheets are going to help you get clear about your daily cash flow goals and start working towards making anywhere between $100 to $300 a day. So Money Monday, kick off the day and say, hey, did you get your worksheets? That's a great way to remind, okay? Jay says, I posted the first chapter of my novel, Husband Wanted. Awesome. Did you get your first chapter yet? Or, hey, LaShanda, did you read the first chapter yet? What did you think? I want to make sure that you can pre-order the book, before it comes out. Or I want to make sure that you are the first person to get a copy. So let's do this. You buy your copy today, and I'm going to give you absolutely free my last book. I'm going to give you, listen, if you have a book before this one, give them the digital one for free. It's not going to cost you anything. It's digital. It's a PDF. Give people an incentive to try. Give them a reason, right? So first thing was remind. The second thing was replay. Make sure that when you are creating your videos, you make the most and you maximize those videos. You save them and you use those replays to make a sale today. For me, I'm going to be honest with you. There are people who binge watch my videos at 3 o'clock in the morning and across the globe. Whatever they watch them, right? But when they're watching them, if they feel like what I'm saying is something they want to learn more about, they'll follow the links in the descriptions. They'll go and click those links. They'll go and sign up for my services. And that allows me to make consistent sales throughout my business. Cash flow goals is about you generating a certain amount of money every single day. And if you can get to a space where you say, I will make $100 today, that if you do that every day, that's $3,000 for the month. If you get to a space where you say, I'm going to make $300 today, you do that by the way, that's my goal every day, $300. You do $300 a day for 30 days, that's $9,000 for the month. So the Cash Flow Goals series is me sharing with you how in 7-day increments, you can get really clear intentional and become more successful at generating consistent revenue into your business. So whether it's you making the most of the replays and people are watching them and then coming and getting your good, or you consistently giving people reasons to buy your stuff. These freebie incentives, right? The freebie does not come first. Remember, your offer comes first, then you make a freebie around the offer. Those are the first 3 things that you could potentially do to make a sale today. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to share with you is number 4. Number 4 is respond. Respond. So these are the RE factor solutions. I actually have a ton of these. I'm just giving you 5 today because I got things to do. I'm just giving you 5 today. But this is actually inspired by the Cash Flow Goals series. And I have what I call the 7-day cash flow calendar. And I walk you through all 7 days. So yesterday was Sunday. We talked about sales prep. Today is Money Monday. And actually, I share with you in there 2 strategies that I use personally to have 1K days. Literally, when I use these strategies, I'm bringing in at the very least $1,000 plus. So we go through Sunday sales, Monday money, and Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, all the way up to Saturday, because it's about Saturday sales. It's the weekend and I'm making money. Yay! I share with you different things that you can do each day with strategy and intention to generate that revenue, right? That's inside of the Cash Flow Goals audios, as well as the Position to Profit Planner, both of which you can learn more about at sistasens.com, sistasense.com/CFG. Feel free to drop that link into the comment box if you can. If you do, I appreciate you for that. Now we're going to talk about number 4, which is to respond. Respond. You want to make some money today? Take some time to respond to any of the following. And I'm going to look down on my book because I have a lot of respond examples to share with you guys. But there are 2 types of responses that you want to focus on. The direct response versus the indirect response. Okay? Now, number 1, you've got people who directly reach out to you, whether it be via email or direct message or on your Facebook page, right? You want to take some time today and respond to them, because one of the best ways to convert and actually make money is not by just the stuff that you send or the stuff that you put out there to everybody in large groups, but the stuff that you share privately, individually. Thank you, Mentor Shelley, for dropping that in there. With people one-on-one. So if there are some people who are in your inbox or your DM or even on Facebook that you haven't responded to, you want to make sure that you do that today. By the way, let me say this side note. I have a Facebook fan page. You're on it, facebook.com/sistasens. Do you have a Facebook fan page? If you do, feel free to drop that link in there, and sharing is caring, and then let people know what your fan page is about, because of course you want to make sure that if there's anybody in my circle who should be in your circle, you can share the love, right? So number 1, if you do have a Facebook fan page, you can drop the link in there. Sharing is caring. Number 2, I don't know if you realize that when people come to your Facebook fan page, sometimes they will leave a question. I was not aware of that because Facebook, they kind of like Google, like Gmail, they separate your emails up. So unless you're like a direct friend of mine, I don't know that you sent me a message. So what you can actually do in your messaging section in your Facebook fan page is you can put up an automated message. And I did. And that just, to me, is the smartest thing to do. And I said, listen, I appreciate you so much for checking in and asking me a question or sharing a message with me here. But the reality is I don't really check these that often. So if you could just go here and send me an email, yay, that would be appreciated, right? So that's a smart way for me to capture and make an automatic response to people who maybe are on my Facebook fan page emailing me and I honestly don't get to, because between the DMs and the emails and, you know, my client follow-ups, I mean, it's just a lot, right? So that's something for you to keep in mind. Are you responding to people via your email, DMs, direct, automated emails as well, right? Then also, for me, I also have a voice messaging platform. And some of you know what I'm going to talk about because you hear me talk about it a lot. SpeakPipe, SpeakPipe. SpeakPipe. It's one of my favorite platforms. right? And so on my website, I'm always like, if you go to sistersense.com, on the website, click the gray tab on the right, and you can send me a voice message. People send me a lot of those. As a matter of fact, I think this weekend, maybe I got about 3 of those that I need to respond to. So I'm going to do that today. And normally those responses are to questions around my products and services. So people will email me about my web design services, or they'll email me and say, LaShanda, I'm in your shop right now, and I'm trying to figure out if I should download this or that, or I want to schedule a clarity call with you, but I'm trying to figure out if you can help me with this or that. And me responding to those voice messages converts, and generally speaking, leads to sales. So side note, if you want to, you can download the SpeakPipe plugin absolutely free at speakpipe.com and put it on your WordPress website or whatever, if that's something you want to do. Another side note, number 2, I do have a PDF that you can download at sistersense.com/web tools I use. Web tools I use. Just put it all together, no spaces. sistersense.com/web tools I use. It's a PDF, and you'll see a bunch of links to different resources and tools that I personally recommend. But if you want to make a sale today, one of the RE factors, the refactors that you can do, is to take some time to strategically respond to people, both directly and indirectly. So right now I'm talking about direct responses, and you can let me know of these strategies that I'm sharing with you now, if any of these are things that you go, man, I want to try this today. Whether it's number 1, remind, number 2, replays, number 3, we talked about, what was number 3? Reasons, and number 4, respond, right? So those are some of the direct responses. Let's talk about indirect. Indirect for me is you answering publicly a common question that people within your industry have. So as I'm sharing this with you now, if you are live and you're listening and you feel like you can do this, whether you're live or you're watching the replays, you can drop in the comment box, what is one question that people have in your industry? Now, there's a platform that I absolutely love. It's called Medium. And on Medium, people are posting questions about just about everything. And they post those questions and people answer them. Right? Back in the day, I used to be on a ton of forums. I used to be on Black Planet, MySpace. Yes, I know, I'm dating myself. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I would go on cafemom.com because I had a lot of information products for mommies and parents. I would go on these platforms. I would look for questions. I would answer those questions. And I would do so discreetly, but in a space where I am becoming an expert. I'm sharing my expertise, and people then would start to follow me. So there's the direct response to people one-on-one, and then there's the indirect response. But here's the thing. In spaces when you are indirectly responding to people, you have the opportunity to drive them over to your website that has your products and services where you can make a sale. So here are 2 discrete ways you can respond, and then discreetly, because you don't want to go up in everybody's Facebook group or forum and start saying, okay, here's my response, go buy my stuff. You can say something as discreet as, okay, well, here is a short answer recommendation for you based on your question. I would love to give you a longer response. So you can, number 1, if you go here, you can actually read this article on my blog. Or number 2, you can email me and I can talk to you more directly, because the direct, honestly, is where you can optimize conversions, talking to people one-on-one, right? So being in that space where you can discreetly give people short answers and then say, again, either number 1 for the longer response. I do have an article on this here. You don't want to directly sell on other people's platforms, nor do you want to directly pitch on other people's platforms, because that will piss people off. Okay? You want to be of value, so you want to answer, you want to give actual genuine responses, but then you can discreetly direct that particular person, or maybe other people who read your response and like it, to either going to read something on your website, and of course on that space, obviously that blog post or in the sidebar, you should be promoting a specific offer, and or you can say, listen, direct message me, email me, and I can talk to you more and I can give you more of a longer response with respect to what you can do. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about when I was in the beginning stages of my business and what I did to attract new clients. Okay, as a web designer, I was trying to bring in more money, and then not every day did I get a web client, nor do I do that now, right? But it was even harder back in the day because I was seriously reduced rate. I was doing websites for like $100, $200 for little to nothing, right? So I had to figure out ways to subsidize my main core income, which is web design services. So I started to do graphics. So when I wasn't getting somebody who was maybe giving me $200, $300, $400, $500 for a website, I wanted to get people who would pay anywhere between $20 to $100 for me to design graphics for them. By the way, I do have a graphics package at webdesign.sistasense.com. You can see my main web design packages plus my graphic packages too, just in case you need a little help with that, okay? So there would be people on different platforms who needed help, and I would go in and I would talk about different things that they could do, and I would talk about, for example, here are some smart things that you can do to improve your website, right? One of the questions that would often come up is, well, how can I promote my website? One of the common responses I had was, you can promote your website using graphic banners, and you can promote these graphic banners on different pages on your site or on different social media platforms. And then I would give them examples of graphic banners, and I would say, by the way, I created these for my clients. A few in particular, people just love the design, and they would always be like, make me one just like that. So I was getting people giving me $20, $30, $100 just by simply responding to the question, how can I promote my website? Okay, promote your website. Start using graphic banners more often. If you don't know how to make them, I can make them for you in that service, right? Now, as a matter of fact, here's a side note. In addition to me DFY, creating these done-for-you services where I actually just do the stuff for people, I have DIY, do-it-yourself strategies and content that people can tap into. So back in the day, Canva didn't exist, so I had to do a lot of this for my people. But now you've got a platform like Canva where you can literally do that. But guess what? A lot of people have a love-hate relationship with Canva. You could drop in the box. Let me know. Do you love it or hate it? A lot of my people, they love the fact that supposedly it's easy, but they hate the result of them trying to put stuff together and it doesn't look as pretty as they would like. So I created a challenge. I created a Canva challenge at sistasense.com/Canva. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to show you in this training series how you can create your own beautiful Canva images. I'll show you how I create mine. And ladies loved that, right? So respond. Come up with either responses to questions that people put out there, or come up with questions that people are asking and you respond. Whether you respond in a forum or a group or on your blog or via a video or even an audio podcast, do what you need to do to start strategically responding more to the questions that people are having in your circle, in your industry, and you're going to start to attract more customers and bring in more money. This conversation is all about how you can make a sale today, you being more intentional with starting your day by either responding to clients and customers who have checked in with you directly, or creating these public general responses that you share on your website and on other social media platforms can help you make a sale today. The direct versus the indirect. Either way, these strategies are awesome. Okay, so I've got one more. I did this. That's 2. I started this conversation. I said, I've got 5 ways. I'm like, wait, that's 10. I've got one more refactor strategy that you can use today. Like I said, I've got like a ton of these, but I'm going to share 5 of them with you guys because I've got some work to do for my web clients. But the last one that we are going to talk about today is results. Results! I cannot stress this enough. What people want from you, what people just want, period, is they want results. They want something that's going to work, and they want something that's going to get them to a specific goal, a desired goal. And sometimes you are trying to put your stuff out there, but people are not buying it or they're not sharing it because they're confused if it's for them. I can't stress enough how many times I hear people say, I don't know if it was for me, so I didn't buy it. Right? Or I didn't know what the result was. You were so funny. Thank you, Jay. I'm glad I make you laugh because I tend to be like information, right? So I got to bring it a little bit of funny in there. Break it up. Now, in addition to this being a fun and funny conversation, hopefully you find it meaningful and helpful as well. If you do, make sure whether you're watching live or via the replay, in addition to commenting and just kind of letting me know what you're getting out of session today, feel free to share it or tag somebody who needs to hear it. All right? Because, of course, as I always say, sharing is caring. So the last thing is result, because, a lot of times confused buyers don't buy and they don't try because they don't know if it's for them, right? So I want you to, I said to you guys a little bit earlier, I want you to think about an offer that you tried to sell recently, right? Somebody said coaching services, right? And one of the things that you can do is, in that space, you can either remind people of that thing again in case they missed it or they need to hear it again. Or in this case, you can talk to them about results. So I don't consider myself a coach. I am a mentor. I mentor entrepreneurial spirits out there who, like myself, Sister Sense, are looking to make sense of making money online. And I have what I call clarity sessions, my clarity calls at callme.sistersense.com. Now, you want to talk about result? I was actually working with one of my clients last week, and we were working on promoting her sales page. Super excited. Like proud mama moment. The platform that I used to create my sales pages, I told her about, and she signed up to it. And then she created her page, and she was like, oh my God, LaShanda, look at it. It's so pretty. We were like going back and forth as she created the page. She made it. It's absolutely beautiful. Her product is $197. She's already started selling her product, which is great. 3 sales at $197, that's $600. 5 sales at $197, that's $1,000, right? Considering the sales platform that I told her about is like $20 a month, $1,000 starting, not too bad, right? So those are results, by the way. Number one, being in a space where you're working with somebody who's going to give you the right tools that you need to succeed, who's going to help you set up your sales pages. Those are results, right? Being in a space where I can say, listen, I do clarity calls, and this is the kind of stuff that I do with my clients. I help them. I give them the right tools. It's funny because one day that same client, we were talking about her sales goals, and she said, you know what, LaShanda, I'm working towards X amount a month. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Here's something that you can do. I said, I want you to think about this kind of a client. How many of these clients do you have? And so she gave me all the clients that she had in this category. And I said, okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to send out to them. Immediately, literally after the call, she emailed me, and I was on a live stream because the email came in, and she was like, LaShanda, I just closed the client, 4 figures, done. She used the strategy that I gave her in that clarity session. Results, right? Now, when you want to generate more money and make more sales, you've got to be in a space where you can confidently talk about results, whether it's results that you can give to people that you're working with. That's number one. So think about it, right? What have you done for other people? I was working with a client once. We were having a call me session, a clarity call. And honestly, she was battling with confidence. In particular because this bothers me. Just one person in her circle who she really respects, but they're always beating her down and telling her this won't work and that won't work, and really screwed up her confidence. And I said, I want you to list out all the things that you've been able to do. She said, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. I said, boo, this is your confidence right here. You going out and sharing that you did this for this client. You did this for this client. She's in PR, by the way. You being able to say, I got this client on this television show. I got this client in these magazines. These are the results. Nobody else did but you, boo. You want to use those results to attract new customers to you. So you want to make a sale today, I need you to sit down and think about, especially for those of you who've been doing this for a while, what results have you been able to help other people achieve, and how can you share those results within your community? Whether you are in this case, I'm giving you some examples of the kind of results that I've helped my clients get when we do our one-on-one clarity calls, right? And in all of these other instances, either you do that or you can say, hey, you can email that client, or you can email several clients and you can say, hey, can you give me a testimonial? can you share with me what kind of results you got from me, right? Now, you have to be very clear and intentional about this. You can't just say, can you give me a testimonial? Because everybody's going to say, you're so awesome. I love her. She's great. She's fabulous. And you want more than that, right? Hey, Hope, good morning. Good morning. You are right on time, boo. You're not late. You right on time. I'm also going to put the replay up online with a PDF document in which I share all 5 of these ways. So write this down, y'all. MDM. When I'm done here, I'm going to upload this because you can watch the replay on Facebook, but I'm also going to upload it to YouTube for my non-Facebookers. And I'm going to share with you a PDF that I've created with these 5 ways to make a sale today. Okay? It's not ready yet, but it's going to be within the next hour or two at sistersense.com/MDM, which stands for Monday Money. Okay? MDM. So make sure that you go there, and you can keep checking throughout the day today and to be able to download that. So you're not late, boo. You right on time. And you'll get the replay plus the PDF for today of the 5 ways that you can make money in the morning as well as make money to jumpstart your week. Make Monday money. I'm tongue-tied, yo. Make Monday money too. All right, I got it out. So you can watch the replay and then get that PDF at sistersense.com/MDM. So, as I was saying before, when it comes to results, you can either verbalize it or write it down and share the results that you've been able to give to people, or you can ask your people to give you videos, ask your people to give you testimonials, but don't just say, let me know what you think, or, because again, people don't know what to say, and they're just going to give you general things like you were awesome, you were great, this was exactly what I needed. But you want them to be able to give you quantifiable breakdowns of what they got, how much money did you make, how fast did you do it, health-wise. One of my healthy people, my healthy gurus, my light worker, Lynette Crosby, she's a client of mine, but she also is a supporter. She's like my health coach. And at the beginning of the year, I was going through a lot of neck pain and shoulder pain and all this other stuff. And she was like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And she said, I know that you can't move. I know you can't get out of bed. Just give yourself 7 days. Get these things, start here. And it helped. And I literally, by springtime, I was back in action. I spring back into action because at the beginning of the year, I was, right? Those are quantifiable results. This is how I felt. This is what I did within 7 days of doing the things that Lynette told me. By the way, her website is Arelta, All Roads Lead to Ascension. I designed it, ARLTA.com, All Roads Lead to Ascension. She's a healer. She's a light worker. She works in raw foods. She does some awesome stuff, okay? Now, you want to be in a space where you are giving people clear indication of the kind of results that you can create, whether you write down what you've done for other people, or as the example that I'm giving you here, you ask your people to send you quantifiable testimonials where they're sharing how long it took, the kind of results they got, what they learned. And results doesn't necessarily mean you're like, yay, LaShanda worked with me and I just made $5,000 today. And not just that kind of result. Being, okay, yay, I didn't know how to, funny enough, I'm talking about Lynette. Right now, she's working on this awesome crowdfunding campaign, right? And she's posted video. She's been sharing the campaign. She's, connecting her e-commerce platform. So money is coming in. And this is a person who was like, listen, the internet is black magic. Big brother, I'm not trying to do anything online. I'm not trying to put my money on it, connected to anything. I don't know what they do. All kinds of anxiety and fear and inexperience when it comes to working the web. This is her 2 years ago. She said to me, LaShanda, she said, a few days ago, I grabbed my tripod because she's one of my private clients, right? And she said, this is a tripod, by the way, that I gave her when she came down to stay in North Carolina. So we worked together for a week. She said, I grabbed my tripod and I just felt empowered. She's like, you would be so proud of me because I'm doing my video. I'm doing my blog posts. I created my PDF. These are all things that she had no clue how to do, right? And so being in this space, hey, y'all, guess what? Mo Burns is in the building. That's my aunt, y'all. I got fam in the building watching me today. Hey. I'm going to try to be in Florida in August. I promise. I'm going to try. So hopefully I can see some of you guys. So happy when I can have my circle and then my family and friends on here too. Side note. But let me say this. Back to Lynette. being in a space where you can watch a client transition from being deathly afraid of Big Brother and technology and being absolutely clueless as far as how to set up sales pages or make money, let alone do a crowdfunding campaign or upload videos, seeing her transition, that's a huge result. So being in a space where you can ask your clients to create videos for you and say, this is what I got from LaShanda. This is what I got from Hope. This is what I got from Mentor Shelly. This is what I got from Matissa. You want people to be able to come on and be your wingman, right? Toot your horn, whatever the case may be. And that's going to help other people get excited about you by sharing the result. Okay, now, here's the last thing that I'm going to say about results today, because some of you might go, well, you scaring me with this last one. And you can be honest if this is the case, right? I know, I'm coming. Christopher is well overdue to see his cousins and his grandmama, so I'm coming. The last thing that I'm going to talk about, for those of you who go, this concept of results scares me, LaShanda, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have any coaching clients. I don't have any people who bought my stuff yet. So I can't confidently tell people about results that I haven't produced yet, right? And you could drop in the comment box, NEWBIE, newbie. If you are a newbie at this thing, and you don't quite have the space to get or share testimonials because you haven't been doing this stuff for long enough, then here's the kind of result you want to give to people. Give the how I ... result. Because at the end of the day, you're your first client. One of my favorite commercials I used to watch back in the day when I lived in New York is Bosley commercials. And he used to say, listen, I'm not only the president, but I'm also a customer. Y'all remember the Bosley commercials, right? Not only was he the head and the face of Bosley, but he was an actual Bosley person. He needed a little bit of extra something on the top. Obviously, I don't. I got way too much. I need to cut off some of this that I got right now and, give it to some people who need it. But the reality is, you are not only the person who created the business, but you are the face of the business. And more than likely, some of the things that you're selling are things that you've been able to utilize for yourself. Hope is like, yes! More than likely, right? You remember? Okay, see, I'm not the only one. Mentor Shelly's like, I remember those commercials. Listen, we watch these things as consumers. It's time for you to start watching them as entrepreneurs. It's time for you to be in a space where you're generating more cash flow. And there's so many different things that you can learn from marketing-wise. It's funny because inside of my mastermind, I talked about 5 different retail marketing strategies that you should be trying. If you didn't let me say that correctly. If you were not in the mastermind, you missed it because that was a good session. But the reality is that outside of what you see and take on as a consumer, really look at them and figure out how to strategically use these strategies as an entrepreneur, right? Now, in the case of the Bosley commercial, when it comes to results, if you can't provide people with testimonials or you sharing stories as far as the results that you're able to get your customers and clients, start off by simply giving them your results. How I ... So as a matter of fact, yesterday when I talked about the cash flow goals audio series, hopefully you had an opportunity to either get the free audios and or the whole kit and caboodle at sistersense.com/CFG, which stands for cash flow goals, right? In that conversation, I said, listen, I'm going to show you how to start making anywhere between $100 to $300 a day. I'm going to tell you the first steps to start doing that based on how I did it. I began the conversation and I said, back in the day, I said, LaShanda, you are no longer working a full-time. You're at home. And honey, you need to bring in that money. So you got to figure out how to bring in at least $100 a day. That was my 10-10. And I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. I've been online for almost 20 years. And I have been working at home for myself for, my goodness, for like 11. I go by my son. He's going to be 12 this year. So like 11 going on 12 years, I've been working at home for myself, right? So in that space, thank you for the hearts and the love, by the way. Feel free to share this out with your following if that's something that you want to do so that they can check in and get access to watch this as well. So yesterday I said, listen, I started off and I said, if I can sell a $10 product, 10 a day, that's $100 a day. $100 a day for 30 days, that's $3,000 for the month. My goal right now is $300 a day. $300 a day, because I've been doing this for a minute, so you're going to start to elevate. You're going to start to elevate. At the very least, back in the day, I was trying to make $100 a day, $3,000 for the month. That was my base back then. Then my base now, honestly, is $200 a day, because $200 a day for 30 days, that's $6,000 for the month, right? Speak truth. Listen now, right? You got to compound that impact. There you go. There you go, Marian. And for me, ideally, it's $300 a day, because at the end of the day, $300 a day for 30 days is $9,000, which is $108,000 for the year. So let's be clear. If you're trying to be a six-figure sister and generate a certain amount annually, you have to get clear about what you generate daily. Okay? You have to have a clear daily goal. So when I talk about results, before you can talk about the results that you give to other people, talk about what you do for yourself. So yesterday when I kicked off the cash flow conversations, when we said, okay, it's Sunday, I'm going to do Sunday sales prep. I said, for Sunday, I'm going to talk to you about how I work towards bringing in $100 to $300 a day, which results in $3,000 to $9,000 a month. Now, when you think about what you do, for those of you who are here, what can you share? You can drop in the comment box, how I ... Complete the statement. Now, you are, for somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody says, they're promoting their coaching, right? Somebody says they're promoting core. I think I said somebody else said they were promoting a book, right? Right? How I ... What can you put at the end of the ... that you can teach, that you can share with your people that gives them a quantifiable result that they want? Because real talk, I'm about, as Sister Sense, because that's my name, Sister Sense is all about helping clients out there make sense of making money online. And I have clients out there who literally come to me and let's say, LaShanda, how do I make $3,000 a month? How do I make $5,000 a month? As a matter of fact, I get that question so much, I created an audio on how to make $5,000 every single month in your business based on how I do it. And as a side note, if you're interested in that, you can go to sistersense.com/5KM, which stands for 5K month, and you can download and listen to that audio plus 2 more on coaching and cash flow. Okay? That's a whole different thing. And I think I gave you like half off of that audio series with that link. So sistersense.com/5KM. It's 3 audios in there. And one of those audios is how to consistently bring in $5,000 a month. Okay. Now, Hope says, how I'm overcoming depression so I can move forward in life and in business. Awesome. Mentor Shelly says, how I am, Mentor Shelly said, I said coaching. Okay. So you're the one who says coaching, right? So specifically what kind of coaching, right? I know that you do career coaching. I already know that because you're one of my clients. But thank you for dropping that in there, Mentor Shelly. sistersense.com/5KM. Okay. So the reality is this. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you can take that, how I am ... and you can share that and connect that to something that you have created for your audience, right? So in the case of me saying, listen, today I'm talking to you about sales prep, how I bring in $100 to $300 every single day. I'm going to show you how you can do that too, right? By the way, I talk about how to create your 7-day cash flow calendar as part of the Position to Profit Planner, number 1. And ladies, because some of y'all are in my mastermind, yesterday Regina, she posted that a printout. She literally already printed out Position to Profit, which is my 36-page printable planner. And I was like, oh my God, like she is jumping on it. I got to share that photo. I think if I can remember, I'll share it with you guys a little bit later. But the reality is that you've got to be able to, Miriam says, I'm creating a core. Okay, you've got to be able to figure out what part of that. So your core, what's something that you're trying to sell that before you even sell it, you can say how I ... right? And then in that conversation, get people excited about learning more from you. So in my case, today I'm sharing with you 5 ways to make a sale. Money morning and also Monday money, right? These are things that I do in my business to bring in revenue, right? And if you go, you know what? I need to get this cash flow goals guide because I need to set myself up for success. I need to create my 7-day cash flow calendar. I need to create a space to receive. By the way, this is all the stuff that's in there, right? I need to print out my 36-page position to profit planner. I need all of that, LaShanda. Where I get it, citizens.com/CFG for cash flow goals, right? Right? Because in that space, I'm saying, this is how I make money in the morning. Because matter of fact, I woke up this morning and I saw some money coming in. And there's nothing like starting your Monday and your morning with some money. So I said, listen, I'm going to jump on here and share how you can do the same thing too. Because Monday money is just a great way to jumpstart your week, right? And if this is something that's of value to you, maybe you want to get the whole Position to Profit Planner plus the Cash Flow audio series, which by the way, you're going to laugh when you hear how much this is. The cash flow goals is like $10. The audios, it's about 12 audios in there. It's literally $10. And the planner, which is 36 pages, printable, it's $7. It's literally, so together, it's like, what, $17? Not even $20 for 12 audios and a 36-page printable planner that's going to help walk you through how you, for 7 days, every 7 days, can intentionally map out your cash flow goals and start working towards $100 a day, $300 a day. I'm going to be honest with you. I have 1K days and I have 10K days, all from consistently doing smart strategies when it comes to cash flow goals. Yes, this is new. This is absolutely new. And it's one of my good goods. It's going to be one of my signature solutions. I've been talking about money and abundance because I've had a few ladies in my circle in particular that they've really been pulling at my heartstrings for one reason or another. And I've been working with my private clients on things that they can do to bring in that consistent abundance. And I can be honest with you, I truly believe it's a blessing that, you know, I'm in a space where I can consistently bring in money. And I can't tell you how much I'm going to bring in today. I just know that I'm going to bring in money today because I already brought in some. I don't know how much I'm going to bring in, but I know that I have created this space that I'm ready to receive, and I consistently bring in revenue, which is why I want to share with you in the Cash Flow Goals Guide, basically how I do that. How you can say, listen, I'm going to make $300 today. You can set that goal, and then you can create a money map. And oh, I talked about the money map yesterday. I'll tell you a little bit about the money map in a second. But you want to be able to declare to yourself and to the universe, this is how much money I'm going to make today, and work towards it, because there is nothing like a determined woman. And whether you are in struggle or strife, whether you got a lot of money or no money, honey, you can make money today. As a matter of fact, I have another training on 10 free and fabulous tools you can use to make money. Because I know they say you got to spend money to make money, but there are so many tools out there that you can use absolutely free and make money. Freeconferencecall.com. Anybody have freeconferencecall.com? Drop a yes in the comment box if you do. I use freeconferencecall.com. People jump on the phone to talk to me for $100 an hour, and I'm using a platform that's free. That's one example, but there are a ton of them. And I do have an audio training on 10 plus free and fabulous tools that I use. They're free, and I use them every single day to generate upwards of $100 an hour. I have a session just on Canva. And yes, you can use Canva to create your stuff, but you can use Canva to make money too. And I share with you how you can collect with Canva. Those are 2 examples. There are actually close to 20 in the audio series, which is literally $10. I'm pretty much giving these things away for free because I've been doing this long enough to know that at the end of the day, I'm not trying to overprice to profit. That is not what I'm here for. I'm not here to overprice the. You know, some people be like, yeah, girl, I'm going to tell you about this, but you got to give me $500 first. No, I'm not about that life, because at the end of the day, I started off on a floss-string budget. I had little to nothing when I was starting out. So if I can give you this stuff for $5 and $10, I'm like, here, take it. Because at the end of the day, there's so much information in me, and I need you to be able to get this stuff so you can start getting results. Right? The results that you want. This is about me motivating you to get results, but then also about you motivating your clients to work with you and bring in sales by you sharing results. Whether it's the results of testimonials from what you've done for clients, or results of, this is how I do it. This is how I'm going to show you how I do it. And listen, if you like this part of the conversation, then guess what? You need to go and get ... Remember, I said you do not give free offers or free information until You create your paid offers. Jay says, I love Canva. I love Canva too. I want to collect with Canva. Y'all are so funny. Okay. Remember I said to you, once I'm done with this replay, I'm going to go to sistersense.com/MDM. And when you go there, you're going to get a few things. You'll get a PDF with a checklist of the 5 ways to make a sale today, based on what I'm talking about today. Okay. You will also get the link to watch this replay. And because you guys are like, I want to collect with Canva, where's my pen? I'm going to put a link in there so you can get the 10 free and fabulous tools. Okay. Now, I know I said it's $10. It is, but I'll let you get it for $5. Okay. So I'll put a link in there so you can get I'm writing it down so I don't forget, right? MDM half off 10 free tools. $5. Okay. So I'll put that link in there. Write it down. sistersense.com/MDM. Okay. So, more than likely it's going to take me about an hour because I haven't eaten breakfast yet, to eat, to get myself situated for the morning, upload the replay, and then you can check in after that point, periodically throughout today, and eventually you will see the PDF that's going to have your checklist, your replays, and a link to get half off of the series on 10 free and fabulous tools you can use to make money online. And I will also put the link in there in case you didn't get it for the cash flow goals audio series. I don't know if I'm going to give you a discount on that. I mean, it's already $10 for 12 audios. Come on. But I'll put the link in there, and I may be compelled to put a discount in there too, because sometimes the spirit takes me and I go where the spirit takes me. Let's just keep it at that. All right. So I think I've gone off on a crazy tangent, but as I mentioned to you, I wanted to share 5 of my refactor solutions on how you can make a sale today. So I told you I want to tell you about the money map. Let me tell you a little bit more about the money map, and then I'll give you one more dose of information before we do anything else. If you're watching live or via the replay, lean in, okay? Okay. So yesterday I said the first thing that you want to do when it comes to you working towards your cash flow goals, your money goals, is you want to set a clear goal. You want to wake up in the morning and you want to say, today I will make ... Right? So today I will make $300. Why? Because my goal is $300 a day. 30 days, that's $9,000, right? Today, I will make $300. I want you to first, before we do anything else, declare how much money you're going to make today. Today, I will make ... Mentor Shelly says, just got customer coaching and cash flow. Awesome. Good. Once you listen to that, Mentor Shelly, just let me know what you think about it. And as a matter of fact, you just got that one, coaching and cash flow. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to give you Cash Flow Goals, the audio series, for free. Okay, so Mentor Shelly, because I know you just got customer coaching and cash flow, email me, remind me that you just got it, and I will give you the Cash Flow Goals audio series as a bonus for free, because you jumped on it. We not even finished this audio, and you like, girl, I already got it. The customer coaching cash flow audio, one of the things I talk about in that is how to make $5K every month. That audio is at sistersense.com/5KM. 5KM. I know I just saw some people jump on. Write down 5, the number 5KM, and you can get the customer coaching and cash flow. It's 3 audios in there. Okay. Mentor Shelly, you just got it. It's totally awesome. I'm always about making sure my fire starter girls have everything they need to succeed. So now that you got it, email me, sistersense@gmail.com, and I'm also going to give you the 12-part audio series on cash flow goals for free as a bonus, because I love you that much. Mentor Shelly is not only one of the awesome ladies in my mastermind, but she's in Florida, and we've got a lot of family connections going on. We're not related, but we are connected based on where our families are from. So always want to support the ladies in my circle. Ruth says, hey, Ruth, welcome. I have an embroidery service business. Will this work for my type of, it works for any type of business because it's not business specific. The whole concept here is that you are going to get clear about how much money you want to make, and then you're going to use these marketing strategies, apply them to your business to start working towards your goals. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to be clear with you. At the end of the day, I cannot say you're going to make X amount of money. I can't guarantee you Beyonce money, boo. I'm not Beyonce, nor am I her crew. I can't guarantee any level of revenue or success. What I can do is I can guarantee that I'm going to walk you through the strategies that I use. Hey, Matissa, I don't know if you saw, but I did say, because you were one of the first people to jump on my live stream today, that I did want to check in with you and share some good with you. So Matissa, make sure that you email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Just kind of check in, let me know what you're working on right now, and I'll share some good with you too. sistersense@gmail.com, right? So Ruth is laughing at me now, but that's the reality of the situation. You got to be sure, because sometimes people, you said you was going to make me make this money. You going to guarantee? No. I can't guarantee you going to bring in 300 a day. I can't help you break it all the way down. Beyonce, know how Beyonce be breaking it down? I could help you do that. I can help you break it all down. That's what I could do. Okay, now, Lord, I've gone so far off of a tangent. I don't even know how to get back on track, y'all, for real. Okay, so Mentor Shelly, Free Cash Flow Goals audio series, money map. I think I was talking to you about the money map, right? Yes. So the first thing I said was I want you to declare how much money you will make today. So for those of you who are live, or whether you're watching live or via the replay, how much money will you make today? You have to declare it. You have to believe it. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill, the creator of Think and Grow Rich, he said that many moons ago, and I've been declaring that for myself and for other people too. If you can conceive it and believe it, you can achieve it. So literally in the comment box, I need you to write that down. For me is I will make $300 today. That doesn't mean that's the only amount of money that you're going to make. It means that that's the amount of money that you're putting out into the universe. That's the first step. That's the first step. Before I tell you about the money map, that's where we got to start. Jay says, it's good stuff. Awesome. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you for being here. I have my money marker completed. Good. You know I'm big on the money marker system, right? One of my favorite systems. So drop that in the comment box. I will make ... today. ... Some people are afraid to say that. Either they're like, well, I don't want to say that because I'm going to limit myself. No, you're not. The sky's the limit. But what you got to do is you got to start somewhere. Because if you say, I want to make some money today, or, ooh, I wish I had some money today. If you say, I wish I had some money today, and you walking down the street and there's a penny beside you, God just gave you some money. You want some money? Whoo, there's a penny beside you. Right? Ooh, I wish I made a sale today. You made a sale today. You made $1 today. You made some money today. Sometimes we wish for things and we want these things, and sometimes we receive them, but we're in a space where we don't even realize that we received it because it's not quite what we wanted, but we didn't specifically ask for what we wanted. You wishing for money and you got a penny, you got something. God just blessed you with a penny, right? What did they say? A penny saved is a penny earned, right? Ask not, want not. You may not have wanted a penny. Maybe you wanted $1 million, but you didn't ask for it. You didn't declare it. You didn't say, I will into existence $1,000 into my bank account today. You just said you wanted some money. So if you got $5 today, honey, you got money. You got what you asked for, right? So one of the reasons why I'm very intentional about starting the cash flow goals conversation with setting a clear goal is because you have to be specific with yourself and with the universe. Jay says, you motivated me. I just put up an offer for my Little Writers Workshop and I will make 100 today. Yes, I will make 100 today. I will make 150 today. I will make 50 today. I will make 1,000 today. You have to declare how much you will make. Not want, but will. You have to will into existence what you want. Hope says, okay, I will make 100 today. That is my intention. That is my goal. A goal is a dream. Well, rather, this is my favorite quote. A goal is a wish with a deadline, right? You've got a deadline. It has to happen today. A few weeks ago, during my birthday weekend, I launched Wow and Win with the intention of making $300 launching a new product. The new product was how to become a money magnet. So I said, listen, I'm going to sell this product for $1 because I want people just to try it. 300 people buy it at that day. That's $300 for the day. That's my goal, right? I was floored because the 24-hour flash sale turned into a 72-hour experience, and I generated $3,000 in 3 days. So an average of $1,000 a day. I said, I will make 300 today. I made 1,000 a day, 1K one day. Number one, I'm going to break that all the way down to you because I do have the 3K in 3 days audio coming out. But number two, that is to me the power of willing and speaking with intention what you want. That's the power of it, right? So the first part I will make, and you guys have done that here. Those of you who are alive anyway, those of you who are here and you haven't done it, you may be a little bit scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Drop it in there. Declare it to me, to everybody here. Declare it to you, to the universe. I will make X amount. Don't be scared. You got to fight the fear. You got to be brave, because if you want to do this as an entrepreneur, it means putting some skin in the game. It means getting hurt. It means being in a space where you fail. I hate to say it, because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to win is if you don't quit. The only way you fail is if you quit. Okay? So let's talk about the money map, because first you have to declare what you will do. What you will do. I will make $100 a day, $150 a day, $300 a day, $1,000 a day. Declare what you will do. Then you have to follow that up with a strategy, with intention. Today I gave you 5 different ways you can make a sale today. I'm going to talk to you about the money map, because inside of Position to Profit, which is the 36-page principal planner, right? I have all of these worksheet pages that you can print out, and some of you guys have already started printing it out, which is awesome. One of those, well, actually, no, I think it's about 4 or 5 pages. 4 or 5 pages is devoted to the money map. And I show you 2 different ways to create your money map. And one of the money map pages is absolutely free. Listen, my auntie is up here talking about, I'm going to make $500. I know you are. Listen, the power of will. And if there was ever somebody who was determined, if there was ever anybody who got me excited about entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is in my veins, right? In the brain, but in the veins, it would be my aunt. She is one entrepreneurial sister. She is. So she's going to make $500 today. I know she's going to make that happen. Now, when you go to the cash flow goals, you can see that there's 10 pages you can download absolutely free, right? SisterSense.com/CFG. You can start listening to the audios for free, and you can download 10 of those pages. One of the money map pages is in there, right? On that page, this is an opportunity for you to start mapping out what you're going to do. So if you say, I'm going to make 500 a day, or 150 or 300, what are you going to sell to bring in that money today? So when I did Wow and Win, I said, listen, I have the money magnet. I have these for $1, these for $5, these for $10. I knew exactly what I was going to sell to bring in that money. You got to be clear about that, right? Because you can't just be like, well, Lord, my 500 is coming today, right? You sitting by the mailbox like, it's coming. And I'm going to will it to existence. It's coming. You've got to do something to work towards it, right? So what are you going to sell? What are you going to promote? What are you going to do to bring in that revenue today? Okay? So I gave you that worksheet. If you don't have it, right? You know, I know you will. I know you will. You got to do something. You got to sell something. You got to offer something that's going to allow you to bring in that revenue. So I want you to use that worksheet or use your notebook, because I'm always like, before you get online, get offline, get your notebook and get clear about what you need to do. What are those offers? So I'm going to give you a visual mind map. Anybody ever use mind maps? And you can Google mind map. And basically, you know, there's these graphic, visual, how do I say it? Like drawings of what you're trying to accomplish, right? So inside of the planner, the Position to Profit planner, I've created these mind money maps to help you visualize you bringing in the money that you want, right? So I'm going to verbally create one for you. Now, for me, the money map, the mind money map anyway, starts with a circle in the middle and me saying, okay, well, this is the primary offer. So I said to you today, I have one offer. It's called 10 free and fabulous tools you can use to make money online, right? So that is a $10 offer. So I say to myself, okay, in the middle, the offer that I want to focus on selling today is 10 free and fabulous tools you can use to make money online. It's $10. If 10 people buy at $10, that's $100 base. The base is the minimum that you want to make. Then there's the reach. Okay, the reach is ideally, what can I do today? So my goal today is 300 for today. If 30 people buy that $10 offer today, $10 times 30 sales is $300. Bam, that's the middle. That's my middle goal. But let's be real. At the end of the day, whether you set your base and you set your reach, you also have to do other things to bring in revenue, right? So we start with the money map of the primary offer, and then we branch off into other areas. Now, the other areas I talk more about inside of the series. I'm not going to do too much today because I wasn't even supposed to talk about money maps. It was just supposed to be about the 5 ways to make sales. But because I got so much up in here and I haven't eaten my breakfast yet, I'm like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But you start the money map with that middle circle, that primary product that you're going to sell, your base and your reach goal. You branch off. I talk more about it in the series. Go get the series to learn more about it. But that's the beginning of the money map. Okay. So I want you to get clear about number 1, what you will do, what you will make, and then start from that space to be strategic and intentional with respect to reaching your money goals, your cash flow goals, your sales goals for this week. Make sense? Yay. Listen, if I go any further into this money back conversation, I'm not going to get off here, y'all. And I need to get off here because I got to do some web work for my clients and I got to eat some food. I'm starving. So let's just quickly recap the conversation for today. First and foremost, let me say again, the replay plus the PDF, because I know I shared a lot with you guys, the PDF checklist of 5 ways to make a sale today, plus today's replay, absolutely free. You can get in an hour or so at sistersense.com/MDM for Monday Money. Now, a few of you I told, email me to get some good. There were a few of you on here that did something or one thing and that I was just like, yay. So remember to email me, sistersense@gmail.com. If you are not one of those people, it's okay. You can still email me if you got a question or a comment, sistersense@gmail.com. I always try to jump on here and share when I can. And, you know, sometimes I'll drop a few surprise goods for those of you in the mix just because the Spirit tells me to do so. Now, as I mentioned before, there are 5 refactor solutions you can use to make a sale today. Number 1, I said you want to remind your customers and clients of an offer that you recently shared. Could have been something yesterday or the day before, last week, last month. Remind them. RE number 1. RE number 2, I said your replays. You want to make sure if you're doing a live stream like this, if you've got video, if you've got stuff on YouTube. I even shared with you guys how to take old YouTube videos and cut them up into 60-second clips that you can share on other social platforms. Did you see that? Yes or no? Because you may have jumped on here a little bit later. So you definitely need to watch the replay so I can share with you how to repurpose your content. You're welcome, Mentor Shelly. Thank you for being here. How to repurpose your replays so that you can generate more sales, not just in the morning or on Mondays, but throughout the week. All right. So replays was number 2. Number 3, I said REASON. You want to give them a reason. You want to give them a reason to try before they even buy. So freebie incentives, so important, but make sure that you create your paid offer before the free offer, right? So you may want to go back and look at some of the stuff that you're trying to sell and figure out how you can create a solid freebie around that thing to get people excited about buying it. And of course, when you put that freebie up there, there should be an immediate upsell. So immediately as they get that freebie, you're like, listen, if you want this, you should get that because we got all the good up in there, right? So opt into upsells, giving them a reason to buy. That is number 3. Number 4, I said to you, respond. You want to be in a space where you indirectly and or directly respond to the questions that people have within your industry, because if you can share that value, they're going to say, okay, if this is the answer, then what's the solution? Like, what's the thing that I need to actually get this answer? And the thing that they need, the solution, is your product or service. So being in a space where you start to indirectly and directly respond to people, that's RE number 4. Number 5, result. At the end of the day, you want to be able to confidently share the results that you get for your customers and clients. And also, if you haven't gotten people results yet, the results that you got for yourself. So how I ... complete that sentence. And when you complete that sentence, do so in a way that allows you to say, listen, this is how I ... And if you want to learn how to do it too, here is the thing that I've got. And I've created this product and or service for you to walk you through how you can do this thing too. So share a how I ... Use that opportunity to get people excited about working with you, learning more from you, and taking advantage of your products and services. So those are the 5 refactor strategies that are going to help you to work on bringing a sale in, whether you make a sale today, whether it's Monday or not, or you're just bringing in that morning money, honey. This is just all about how you can work towards your cash flow goals, your bigger cash flow goals, your I want to make 70,000, 100,000, 6 figures, 7 figures, your larger annual cash flow goals. This conversation is around how you break them into 7-day, week-by-week increments to work towards your goals. So hopefully you have the opportunity to find me and meet me at sissasense.com/CFG so that you can get the cash flow goals guide, whether you get the free starter guide or the full guide that's going to give you access to all of the audios in the Cash Flow Goals series. So I can share with you, number 1, more on this conversation around creating clear cash flow goals. Then number 2, how to create a space to be ready to receive revenue. Because outside of what you get by selling your products and or services, honey, you need to bring in that easy money, right? So I talked about yesterday how maybe about 2 days ago, I got a PayPal check for $99 from one of the companies that I use, but I'm also an affiliate from, right? And I said, listen, if you have a base goal of I want to make $100 today, how cool is it when you bring in $100 from an affiliate product that's not even your stuff? So before you even sell your stuff, you already bringing in money from affiliate, from other people's OPP, other people's products, right? So when I talk about ready to receive, affiliate marketing is a part of it, but it's not the whole conversation. You want to create a space where money is flowing into your world abundantly, easily, effortlessly, whether you are doing stuff or not. Sometimes I'm just sitting in my room watching Netflix and $1,000 comes in because somebody's like, LaShanda, I'm ready to work with you. I need you to build me a website. Here's $1,000, right? You've got to create a space where you're ready to receive. And I talk about how you do that inside of the Cash Flow Goals series. That's number 2. Number 3, you have to create your money map. I gave you kind of a little bit of a, this is what you do to get started with the money map, but the whole series is in the audios as well as the Position to Profit Planner. It's a 36-page printable planner, and ladies are already printing it. I can't wait for me to share with you some of the good things you can do to map out your week inside of the Creating a Money Map conversation, which actually goes into you create your 7-day cash flow calendar. So from sales prep Sunday to what we're talking about today, which is Money Monday. In that audio, I actually share with you 2 things that I do to bring in 1K in one day. So I'm sharing with you a lot of Money Monday strategies, but there's more inside of the audio series, plus the Positioned to Profit Planner. Money Monday comes after Sales Prep Sunday, and then we go into Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, all the way up to Saturday. Yay! What you need to do to bring in them Saturday sales, right? So every single day, I'm about strategy and intention, and I share with you some smart things that you can do from Sunday to Saturday, from sunup to sundown, to strategically bring revenue into your business. That is the 4th part of the audio, but actually there are 12 audios. So the 7-day cash flow calendar conversation is broken up into 7 audios for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? And then last but not least, there is the course correction plan of action, because at the end of the day, even with your best of intentions, sometimes things don't go fabulous. Sometimes things don't go exactly how you want them to. And you've got to have a plan B. Actually, one of my favorite quotes is this: if plan A didn't work, don't worry. There are 24 more letters in the alphabet. You got to have your plan B to C to D to E all the way up to Z. So creating a course correction plan of action is me having a conversation with you around different things that you can do to prepare, to follow up, and to capture any sales that you lost and or missed in the process, right? So course correction, really important. Staying the course, really important. You can't find yourself in a space where you get the funky face and you frustrated and you want to give up and stop because it didn't work before and they didn't like it before and they said they wanted it and then they didn't buy it. All the things that give you the funky face and make you like, ugh, I don't want to do this no more. You have to stay committed to the process without being emotionally tied to the results. Stop getting emotional. Stop getting all up in your feelings. Because at the end of the day, if your funds is funny, honey, you got to fix your face and your feelings so you can consistently work at getting better at finding your sweet spot and reaching your money goals. That's just it. If something didn't work today, I'm like, okay, tomorrow's another day. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because you can't hit the 1K and the 10K days without having the 0K days. The days where nothing happens. The days where you're like, I thought they would buy and nobody bought. See, how you follow up and continue after your fails determines how you will get to a point where you reach your successes. Listen, when I get them 10Ks and 1Ks and 5Ks, I'm like, yes. But I don't get those days all the time. I get them 0 days sometime. I'm like, what happened? I put it on and you didn't buy it. And then bless God, some comes in and I'm like, yes. All right. Bless God. But those days get corrected and then something comes in because I know how to course correct. So those are the kind of conversations we are having inside of the Cash Flow Goals audio series, as well as the Position to Profit Planner. Whether you get the free starter guide or you dig into all the good that I've got for you there, you can go to sistersense.com/CFG to grab them while you can get them, because I periodically take things down. And what you see them at now isn't always what you'll see them at. I'm going to be honest with you. It's got 12 audios in there and a 36-page guide. And I normally launch these things at 47 or 97. So I know I'm crazy for giving you the combination of the two for 17. $10 for the 12 audios and $7 for the planner. But that's the good that you'll get right now. I can't guarantee when you go there 2 weeks or, girl, you know I'm going to get it. I'll get it later. When you go there 30 days from now, I can't guarantee it's going to be $17 for 2 of them. It might be 47, but guess what? Opportunities expire and prices go up, right? But if you do want it, you can get the free starter guide and or everything, the good that I got for you to help you create your 7-day cash flow guide to create your calendar and position yourself for profit. All of that is there at sistersense.com/CFG. And the last thing that I will say before I leave here is, again, the free replay for this session today on Money Monday, 5 ways you can make a sale today, plus the other good that I wanted to share with you, you can get in the sistersense.com/MDM guide, which I'm going to post within the hour or two, so that you can get that free PDF from me to you, just in case you want to just get this good a little bit more and come back to it and glean from it, learn from it, and start to execute some of the strategies that I shared with you today. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm done. I am now ready to go eat some turkey bacon, maybe make a waffle and drink some orange juice. It's time for me to eat something, y'all. All right, have an amazing day today. Of course, if you enjoyed this session, let me know. Drop in the comment box which of these strategies you are going to try. Remind, replays, reason, response, result. Any of these made any sense to you? Yes, if they did, drop them in the comment box, because I'm so curious before I go to know what you'll try. Hope says, thank you, LaShanda. I am grateful for you and your knowledge. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Hope. I did see that you posted a few comments in the mastermind group, so I need to comment on those as well. Put my 2 cents in, and I'll do send that at some point. I'll do that at some point today. Hey, Mentor Shelly, make sure that you email me, because of course I want to make sure you get that Cash Flow Goals 12-part audio series absolutely free as a bonus for the series that you just purchased in the middle of watching this live stream, no doubt. So make sure that you email me. Hope says result. Mentor Shelly says remind and result strategy. Awesome. Good. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to drop those in there too, because I love to come back and see your comments and then pop in and respond to those as well. So all right, y'all, have an amazing day today. Mwah! Take care.